Asetek adapts, Thrustmaster shifts and much more news right here, right now. Greetings Rummies and welcome to Rum, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to our regular news roundup, our weekly sim racing news. Welcome to the channel, my name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. Summertime brings sales. The Steam summer sale just started with all the sims and many DLCs reduced by interesting amounts. And let me remind you of what will surely be a glorious race in Zandvoort in the ASRC Clio Cup tomorrow 2100 CET, and our monthly podcast which will go live on Thursday, because every first Thursday of the month is Rumcoms Day. The podcast will be available as always on YouTube as well as on all your podcast refueling spaces. Even in a game that is just a rehash of a game that is a rehash of a game, and so on, as in EA's F1 23, there seem still to be bugs to miss until after releasing it to the public. That's why this Wednesday F1 23 saw a patch update to version 1.05, addressing a myriad of issues, of which the most important are: if you had been thrown out of multiplayer lobbies while fiddling in the menus, it can be because of a bug that is now solved. In some races, the finishing positions were incorrect after a red flag, and this has hopefully been repaired now too. Things move in F1 and sometimes the game gets stuck in the past, but now what was the Renault Driver Academy has become the Alpine Driver Academy also in the game. If you had made it to chapter 7 to the story mode breaking point but got stuck, especially in the grid, this was because of a bug that has been corrected. There's some more fixes there. You'll be able to read all the details of the patch following the link in the description. Thrustmaster has announced the release of a new shifter add-on, the TH8S, which will be taking over from the TH8A. The shifter is going to be compatible with consoles and PC and is an H-pattern shifter with 8 slots plus neutral. One of the slots is reserved for reverse, so that leaves 7 usable gears. While this could mean using 14 gears if you were driving trucks, unluckily Thrustmaster has not added a button to the shifter to be able to change high-low directly on the shifter. A missed opportunity if you ask me, even if I understand not many of the people buying the shifter would use it in that way. You will have to assign a different button for the high-low shift. The shaft of the shifter, say that after 3 beers, is only 4 centimeters long, which in theory makes for more sportive and more precise shifting. As you can see, the design is in line with the T128 and T248 racing wheels from the company. It brings a USB connector for PCs and a DIN connector, so you can use it on consoles via, you guessed it, a Thrustmaster wheel. You will be able to buy the TH8S from end of July on and can pre-order it already. The Thrustmaster price for it is €70 USD. Another month, another round of checking the tea leaves to see how the sim racing ecosystem is doing. Bear with me, my crystal ball is on its regular 10,000 predictions inspection. The overall numbers are healthy and a bit higher than last month. Maybe the temperatures got too high and you lot went back to your cave, or maybe you missed sim racing. And the clear winners and drivers of that trend are Assetto Corsa, BeamNG and Race Room. Assetto Corsa and BeamNG are established high-number sims, and Race Room surely is profiting from their 2 weeks of test everything for free, which hopefully will bring more money into their coffers. After a short hiatus in the high numbers, Assetto Corsa Competizione, on the other hand, continues its downward trend. Mind you, the numbers aren't as bad as in the summer of last year, where they dropped below 2,000 daily average users, but are clearly lower than in February and April of this year. Automobilista 2, on the other hand, wait, how many hands is that now? Automobilista 2 keeps up the numbers, which surely are also pushed up by their last update, which promised even better physics and force feedback than ever before and are clearly higher than the median, while our Factor 2's numbers are looking worse and worse every month and are the worst we've seen since October 22. You can unclutch your pearls now, we're in a good place, I have the data that proves it. This is going to be massive. Until now, the only sim racing companies who have had a broad impact on the US market have been Logitech and Thrustmaster, as you can go almost everywhere to buy their wheels and as you encounter their products at your local shop, so to speak. Not quite the same, but still big, is the news that Asetek have finalized a deal with US-American Micro Center to start selling their products in the USA through Micro Center, online as well as in the physical stores, of course. This comes on the coattails of the release of the Tony Kanaan branded bundle of sim racing products by Asetek, which are sold exclusively through Micro Center we told you about last week. See the link up there. But the US company is going to offer seemingly all other products from Asetek as well. The press release speaks about wheels, wheelbases, pedals and accessories. Now you know where to get your sim racing boots for $100. Micro Center is present in 16 of the 51 US states, had a revenue of $2.4 billion, that's a B, US dollar in 2022, and 20,000 employees. Now you can have your Danish at Micro Center. Okay, I'll show myself out. No, I won't, as there's more to report from Asetek. If you would like to support our channel, which we sure wish you would, and can afford it, you can do so by becoming a patron at patreon.com/rumrum. Amongst other perks, becoming a patron will fix your name for posterity like this, but you'll also get to know what we plan and what we're doing and will be able to take part in our decisions. So, a big thank you to our patrons and members. If you come here often, please consider subscribing. At last, Asetek have released their Invicta trademark quick release adapter, which will make many of the wheels out there compatible with Asetek bases, be it the 27 Nm Invicta, the 18 Nm 40 registered, or the 12 Nm La Prima trademark. For the price of €150 USD, you will get 3 shafts in different lengths, a USB cable and one side of the adapter, all CNC'd in aluminium coated black, a mounting flange for 70mm and 50mm bolt patterns, and fitting tools to put it all together. On the other side of the adapter, you will not only be able to click in an Asetek rim, but also rims from these manufacturers, with Asha, GSI and Cube Controls being for sure the better known and bigger fish in the newly opened Asetek pond. We would be surprised if there wouldn't be others in the future jumping into it too. The way Asetek tells it, you will be able to power your rim and connect it to your computer through the Asetek base thanks to the adapter. They've published also a video with the CEO of Asetek SimSports telling in a refreshingly bullshit-free way how the adapter came about and why it took so long for them to release it. We recommend this video to anyone doing marketing, as it shows marketing as it should be. The link to the video is in our description, of course. Asetek has started selling the adapter online and through official resellers. If you're rich enough, when you buy 4 adapters, they throw in the 5th for free. In fact, their website shows them out of stock because the first batch already came and went, but they are ramping up production and the next batch should be already there next week, with further batches with an increasing number of adapters down the line.